Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to talk about summoning and the summoning events that are going to be happening for this weekend, right? We do have some news about the progressive chance, the 15 times that goes up to 25% chance, but at the same time, I also want to talk about something that, well, I did not know that it's actually a thing, and that is the news, or like, you know, the information that we have about the other Asgard Divide champions, right? How we can get them, where we can get them from, and whatnot. So right now we did get, everybody got for free Loki the Deceiver, but there's still Freyja Fate Weaver, there's still Odin Father, and also the one that's not in game yet, they didn't add him yet, it's Thor Hammer, right? We do actually have some information on how we can get them, and I guess shout out to Hell Hades, right? I didn't, that's some news that's not in an obvious place, right? Like, unless I missed it in game, it's not, you know, it's not in game, it's not in any specific spot where I can, where you can easily see it and share it with everyone, but there is actually information on the fusion and some information on how we can get the other one. So we're gonna talk about that, but first let's look at the champs that we have on this weekend for the progressive chance. So we're gonna have going on from the 30th up until the, you know, it's usually 72 hours, so Friday to Monday morning as it usually goes. So let's see what are the list of the champions. So first of all, when it comes to the legendaries, there's some interesting ones, there's some really juicy ones. However, I'm gonna say this before I show you the champs that are available. From my point of view, everybody should skip this, okay? Everybody should skip this weekend. Nobody should do any type of summons. Like, you know, last weekend we did have 2 times primals. There was no reason last weekend to pull either, just the primals maybe for the 2 times like I did. Apart from that, nothing. And this weekend's gonna be the same from my point of view. Unless you're like ultra endgame and you're cracking a bit and you're looking for some specific champs, then, you know, all power, more power to you. But what are going to be the champs this weekend? Again, there's going to be some juicy ones just to entice people to pull. So first of all, that's on the 15 times Duchess Lilitu, right? The queen of Raid Shadow Legends, the goddess, one of the best, like top 5 champions to start an account with. She's still amazing with her revives, with her buffs, with her passive. She just, you know, she just does amazing things. That's one of the first ones. It's, you know, it's straight up, it's baiting you. If that didn't bait you enough, well, there's another one in case you didn't, you know, in case you missed him or you didn't the fusion, Armand's the Magnificent. Armand's is honestly a cheat code for this game. It's pretty much, if you get Armand's the Magnificent, no wave content is going to be a problem for you. Arena, if you go first, you win it. So Armand's is another one that's really juicy, and if you don't have one, you know, you might love to get one. It's all about the Seitu. The steals third meter, stuns them, gets a turn, lots of third meter going on all over his kit. He does polymorph, all buff removal. He's just a monster overall, right? That's the second one. Now, somebody else that has recently actually been buffed, that's on the progressive chance, Lady of Erets. She brings some interesting stuff. She brings strength and continuous heal, but they also gave her a cooldown decrease, like a Painkeeper, right? 1 turn decrease of the skill cooldowns. That can be really good. And then, you know, some block damage heals. Like, she has an interesting kit now. Not the best anyway. I would not pull for her, that's for sure. Then another one still in this faction, somebody that I actually pulled recently myself. Glakehead of the Meltwater. He's pretty much a, I guess, kind of like a Duchess, with bringing you the revives, increased accuracy, increased defense, increased attack, perfect veil, freeze on the A1, and then an interesting passive, plus speed in all battles, you know, another good one that could entice one. And somebody that, the next one's gonna be somebody that it might make Hell Hades actually summon this weekend, because he does not have him, right? He missed the guaranteed of Nekmothar. He's, you know what, he's definitely one of the top tier, you know, top 10 for sure, support champions for Hydra. Increased speed, turn meter boost with extra turn, decreased speed, leech, decreased attack AoE, cool passive, speed in all battles, good base speed, good stats. He's definitely a monster for Hydra, and not only Hydra, you know what, if you do have somebody like a Teox, right, if you got lucky to pull him, he might be helpful even for Arena, right? Make him your fastest to get that 4-man lizard, so you have the full of the passive from Teox, and he could be a champ, right? Especially because, like I said, he brings the increased speed and decreased speed in one go. If he does get the chance to go, he boosts your turn meter, puts the increased speed, then gets the extra turn, and then he does land at decreased speed. So Nekmo, another really good one that, you know, again, might entice Hell Hades, maybe nobody else to pull. And now when we're talking about legendaries, I'm not going to go too much into her kit because everybody knows Sifi, the Lost Bride. Again, She's top 5, top 10, especially for live arena. She's an amazing legendary, brings lots of buffs, healing, revive, irresistible sleep. You know what? She's definitely the best sleep champion when it comes to doing the Sand Devil, because cannot be resisted, right? The boss has over 50% turn meter, she puts him to sleep, and after that it's happy days, you just kill the boss. And then the other one, the other legendary we have is, seems like lots of Sylvans, Incenza Grail Bearers. She's pretty good, but I'm not sure if she's like, you know, the top tier one, right? She does bring decreased defense and weaken AoE that ignores block buffs. She brings poison cloud, increased speed, and continuous heal. This can be interesting as a buff, I guess, to make somebody the mischief tank, but again, not sure I would pull for her. And then AoE A1 that does decrease attack, but also the ally with the highest crit damage joins the attack, attacking the one with the lowest HP. So this can actually be good, I guess, for Hydra as well, right? Decreased defense, weaken, lots of buffs, decreased attack. She's definitely interesting, but again, don't pull from my point of view. And now, if we're looking at the epics, we're gonna talk about, again, it seems like a lot of these ones are really good champs for Hydra. Ugo, definitely one of the best, if not actually the best support when it comes to Hydra. Block buffs, decreased defense, heal, removes that heal reduction, leech on A1, a really solid epic. Then we have another one, which, you know what, if you don't have perfect veil, can be really good, and that's one of the best epics in the game again, in Doom Priest. There's only 3 champs in the game that have this passive. Every time she gets a turn, removes one random debuff from them at the start of this champion's turn. So, as an example, you put her in a Relentless, she gets several turns, she keeps removing debuffs, right? So, she's amazing, and the cool thing about Doom Priest, you don't need to book her, right? You don't need, even though she barely requires 6 books, she works just fine without books. And this passive, like I said, there's only 3 people in the game. It's Doom Priest, it's to Hanurak, Avoid Legendary, and then it's a High Mother mod, which 99.999999% of the people cannot get, because you need to sacrifice a million fragments, and you need to get lucky to pull fragments for her. She's another one that has that. So that's the second epic. Then another one which I honestly love, is one of my favorite epics in the game, Stag Knight. Pretty simple kit, decreased speed on the A1, decreased defense, decreased attack on the A2. Do keep in mind this one goes to 95%, so if you ever use him, get him sniper, and then, you know what, some accuracy passive. And then let me see, 2 more. Skytouch Shaman, honestly, she's not as useful anymore. She used to be really good. She's good for the cleansing and AoE attacks, but she definitely fell out of the meta. And then the last one, somebody that, again, this might entice people to pull as an epic, especially Sia, right? She's arguably the highest damage potential champion in the game. When when you can do the full damage, she's the best wave clearer with this Karma Bun. So those are kind of like the 15-time champs. Again, it's they put really good ones, so you kind of try to entice you guys to try and pull. But again, I would suggest, do not pull, do not summon, just save all of your shards. And the reason I'm saying that is because of this, right? We have some news. I'm sorry if it's really bright. I'm not sure I can change this to go on darker mode. Is it this one? No, that's just a cookie settings. Okay, confirm my choices. So the reason I'm saying that is because we do have this on the Playroom's website. When you go to the news section, Asgard Divide, there is some news about what's happening with the Asgard Divide. There is some news about, Loki and whatnot. But the thing that interests us is going to be over here. How to get Thor, Odin, and Freyja Fateweaver, right? So it says over here that the hulking Fae of Thunder, Thor, will be yours to earn via his own dedicated fusion event running from September 5th till September 20th. So that is September 5th. It's going to be the next Thursday. So I'm expecting that we're going to get news on his kit for tomorrow. So I guess keep an eye out on the channel. I'm definitely going to review his kit and tell you guys my opinion on his kit as always. And then for the other ones, let's see. Checking game news, event hub regular to learn about how you can add Freyja Fateweaver and Odin Fatefather to your cause as well. You'll also be able to summon Freyja through shards from August 21st. We're 29th, so that's good. And Odin same way after October 24th. So it seems like, if I'm not mistaken, keep this in mind, you can only get Odin unless there's like a special 10 times, 15 times for Odin. He will only be available from Void Shards only from the 24th of October. So definitely keep that in mind. If you ever start pulling Voids during, I don't know, a simple 2 times, do remember you cannot get Odin unless he is on a 10 times during that 2 times or whatever. Definitely keep that in mind. And I guess that's pretty much it, all that we know. So as we most of us expected, and as I speculated when we got news, because we didn't get Thor in game, I expect him to be a fusion. And I'm really curious because from what we saw in the video on him, he seems like he can do some solid damage. So I'm really looking forward to reading his kit tomorrow and sharing it with you guys. But yeah, for now I guess that's gonna be it. We're gonna leave it at this. Thank you all for watching, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and we're gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.